morning. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source, only here at the Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and the Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines. The Bureau of Immigration confirmed that former DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan has arrived at NAIA weeks after being implicated in the multi-billion peso flood control scandal. The DSW said IX will absorb Lacap beneficiaries using its 63.8 billion peso 2026 budget amid renewed criticism linking cash aid to political patronage. Two high-speed trains derailed in southern Spain on Sunday, killing 5 people. Cavite 4th District Representative Francisco Barsaga may face an extended House suspension if a second ethics complaint is filed over his unproven public bribery accusation against a business tycoon. An anti-crime and corruption group urged the DPWH to scrap the corruption-prone allocable system and adopt bottom-up budgeting to ensure fair infrastructure funding nationwide. MRT3 and LRT1 could be placed under a single operator as the DOTR explores joint operations to boost profitability amid tycoons' plans to exit the LRT1 business. Manila is in for a high night of timeless romance as internationally celebrated Australian singer-songwriter Rick Price brings his For Lovers concert tour to the Philippines. Grizzled veteran Abby Mariano has vowed to repay the trust given to her by NX-led by bringing the same passion and signature beast mode mentality she's known for over the years. Today is the 19th of January 2026, and I'm Eliana Lacap bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. Tropical Depression Ada, now weakened from a storm, is located 380 kilometers east of Casiguran, Aurora. It has maximum sustained winds of 55 kilometers per hour with gusts up to 70 kilometers per hour and is moving north-northeast at 10 kilometers per hour. While no wind signals are in effect, a destral will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms over Bicol region, Aurora, Quezon, and northern Samar with possible flash floods or landslides. Ada is expected to loop over the Philippine Sea east of Luzon today, gradually weakening and possibly becoming a low-pressure area by Wednesday. Now for a traffic update. Light traffic is reported at Balintawak Toll Plaza, Balintawak Cloverleaf southbound, Bocaue Toll Plaza, and San Fernando northbound and southbound lanes. Approaching Mindanao Toll Plaza, motorists may encounter an approximate 8 to 9 vehicle queue. All other areas of NLEX, SOTEX, and NLEX connector, including toll plazas and interchanges, are experiencing light traffic conditions. Motorists are advised to stay alert and follow traffic advisories for a safe and smooth trip. Now let's move on to this morning's headlines. The Bureau of Immigration confirmed the return of former DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan at NAIA on a flight from Taipei, while under an immigration lookout bulletin order linked to multi-billion peso flood control scandal. Bonoan missed his scheduled return in December after traveling to the United States and now faces possible graft and administrative charges over alleged ghost projects in Bulacan. Investigators are also examining reported family business ties to contractors that secured billions in flood control funds as allegations of systemic corruption and kickbacks widen. The Department of Social Welfare and Development said its assistance to individuals in crisis situation program will absorb the 3.9 million beneficiaries of the now defunct Ayuda sa Kapos na Kita program using its 63.8 billion 2026 budget. Lacap, active from 2024 to 2025, provided 24 billion pesos for medical, burial, food, and transportation aid. Under IX, support will be delivered through guaranteed letters, which pay hospitals, pharmacies, and service providers directly to prevent fund misuse. GLs can cover up to 150,000 pesos or more for severe cases, and DSWD emphasized that operations remain strictly nonpartisan. Now, two high-speed trains derailed Sunday near Adamus in southern Spain, killing 5 people and injuring an unknown number of passengers, police and RTVE reported. The Area 6189 Malaga-Madrid train left the track and collided with an adjacent line, causing a Madrid-Huelva train to derail. The crash occurred about 10 minutes after the Iryo train departed Malaga at 6:40 p.m. Adif, the trail network operator, suspended all services between Madrid and Andalusia as emergency crews, including ambulances and support vehicles, rushed to assist passengers. Cavite 4th District Representative Francisco Barsaga may face an extended house suspension if a second ethics complaint is filed for publicly accusing a business tycoon of bribery without proof. Tingog Party List Representative Jude Asidire said NUP members led by Deputy Speaker Ronaldo Puno are pushing for another complaint, with Puno even seeking Barsaga's expulsion. Barsaga also faces a cyber libel case in Makati, and Puno warned he could face multiple legal cases, including more than 40 libel complaints tied to his statements and social media posts. An anti-corruption group, IBMI, called on the Department of Public Works and Highways to scrap the corruption-prone allocable system and adopt a bottom-up budgeting approach involving communities, local officials, and NGOs in selecting priority infrastructure projects. IBMI stressed the need to institutionalize the system through legislation or to prevent future fund misuse, including ghost projects and congressional insertions. DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon said the agency is already crafting a replacement, with Undersecretary Nick Conti sent to finalize the formula soon for public presentation. The Department of Transportation is exploring the consolidation of Metro Rail Transit Line 3 and Light Rail Transit Line 1 under a single private operator to boost profitability and attract investment. The proposal may use a public-private partnership model to address past losses and fare disputes, particularly with LRT1 operator LRMC. Together, the two lines serve the highest commuter volumes in Metro Manila and will connect the unified Grand Central Station in 2027. Experts stress the need for predictable regulation, reliable fare mechanisms, and faster right-of-way acquisition to ensure viable rail operations. Australian singer and songwriter Rick Price is set to perform in Manila on the 7th of April at 8 p.m. at the Newport Performing Arts Theater as part of his For Lovers concert tour. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Price is known for his hits like Heaven Knows, Nothing Can Stop Us Now, and If You Were My Baby. The concert promises an intimate, heartfelt evening, blending his timeless classics with recent works, giving Filipino fans a rare opportunity to experience the acclaimed artist live. Veteran volleyball star Abby Mariano has joined Annex-led Chameleons in the PVL, following the disbandment of her former club, Cherry Tigo. Now wearing neon green, Mariano vows to bring her signature beast mode mentality to help the young team challenge for a podium finish in the 2026 All-Filipino Conference, starting 31st of January. She is among the 14 recruits, including 11 from Petrogas, and is eager to contribute under Italian coach Ettore Godite, while learning from both veteran and younger teammates. Mariano promises to honor the trust placed in her. Now a quick look at today's horoscope. Today calls for self-acceptance and courage, Aquarius. As your season begins, the traditional paths may feel limiting, and there's no need to apologize for being different. The unorthodox parts of you aren't flaws, they're essential tools guiding your journey. Dive into the oceanic depths of who you truly are, and embrace the freedom that comes from honoring your authentic self. Courage and self-acceptance today are open the way for personal growth and liberation. Katribo, did you know that on this day, January 19th, 1809, Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston, Massachusetts? Poe, an orphan, young and raised by a wealthy guardian, became a master of dark fiction and poetry. He wrote classics like The Raven, The Telltale Heart, and the fall of the House of Usher, and is credited as the father of modern detective story with works such as The Murders in the Rue Morgue. Despite literary success, his life was marked by tragedy, alcoholism, and the early death of his wife, Virginia. Poe died mysteriously in Baltimore on October 7, 1849, at age 40, leaving a lasting influence on horror and detective fiction. Now today's viral story comes from an Instagram reel that has racked up 179 million views, showcasing an amazing billiards moment. In the clip, what starts as a seemingly perfect shot ends up with a pool stick accidentally hitting another person in the butt. Netizens joke that he had the right hit, but the wrong target. That's all for now, mga katribu. Join us again at 1 o'clock p.m. for more updates. This has been Eliana Lacap for Tribune News on Q.